All right, we're back from that 5-minute break. Quick little recap. Spanner's over there. He was able to make it out of the last round with 1 hot dog point. Uh, so, yeah, no. Real quick, I guess when you guys are ready, you guys can just go ahead, eat your hot dogs, and get going. I don't think we have to do introductions or anything like that.
We know why we're here.
Exactly.
Crunch.
I'm gonna re-roll my first.
So that's 1
Crunch that
for
hot dog
Sethery.
like you're gonna crunch your enemies.
I don't have a Foley bottle here for that, otherwise I would.
I'm
That
gonna
is
re-roll
re-roll
2.
first.
I'm gonna take 3.
And that's 3 for Sethery.
Second re-roll for me. It really wants me to use a revolver. That's a third re-roll. They just keep scaling down.
Looking down on us
you
lefties,
don't like the
Spanners.
wheel guns?
I think I have to take this because that was my third re-roll. That's not
was.
bad.
What you got? What you got for your third re-roll?
I got the tactical 8400 shorty. Bolt gun.
It's not
What'd you get,
terrible, I suppose.
I'm running the USP match.
Oh man, I'm not sure which one of us has the better start.
Well, I guess that all depends on how you feel about the USP.
Firepower or punch?
Well,
I don't remember how the seed works, aside from it has holds that I hate.
Well, it has holds that you hate, and that's just how it is. So
just shoot the hot dogs and you'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, when you're ready, go ahead and just go and do your thing. We don't need no final words, so get out of here.
Good luck. I'll see you on the flip side.
Good luck.
This time, I am not going to mute and deafen quilavad. I'm going to mute and deafen the right people.
So just you just need to suppress your hatred for me for just a little bit while longer.
What was that? I need to do what?
God damn it.
Wait, there we go. Okay. So now that quilavad has been mute and deafened. I'm kidding. All right. Well, jokes aside, Spanners and Sethery are moving along here. Honestly, I always been a big fan of getting a USP. I always like getting the one of the single point pistols, especially if you get a good one, like the USP, one of the Glocks. Do you have a favorite pistol, an Operator Ori?
I mean, in general, I like 5.7 just because of its armor piercing, but I guess that's technically the high capacity pool.
Yeah, it is.
For the single points, for single point, I guess I'd probably go with like the I'd say probably like the 1911 that comes with the sight.
Okay, fair enough. Everyone does like the 1911. I think, for me, out of the single point pistols, just because it's such a vibe, I think I'd go with the Mark 23.
The Bark and Deagle.
Oh yeah, Mark 23 with the Lamb.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that might be better one. Actually,
it's I mean, it's like what, 13 rounds of 45 ACP and.
Yeah, you get that laser as well.
Yeah, it comes with the free laser flashlight combo.
I guess that's technically only a 50% chance to get it, if you don't start with it. That is.
But either way, Sethery kind of low key has he kind of low key has a Mark 23. He put a flashlight on his USP match, so close enough. And in the meantime, Spanners rolled himself the 870 MCS. Honestly, I kind of like that shotgun. It's not as good as the 590, but it is such a vibe. Definitely got the better ergos.
Still, yeah, it's still a very good roll. It comes with the optic as well. I think it's 5+1 as well.
It's it's about 5+1.
It's definitely one of the better guns you can get at the start here.
I took the wrong vent, I think.
Although Spinners did have to roll twice for it. He got that that shorty shotgun for the first roll.
Getting spotted.
You would think with the flashlight they'd spot you easier, but no.
Right? They just see the flashlight and like, huh? Who's that?
The power of the sun just just casually walking by.
Well, either way, Sethery has just stepped into his third hold, and it looks like he's got a decent lineup on statics. I think he might have one hiding under the staircase, though. And they're up. He's already got 4 of them. And yep, there's one underneath that staircase, right across the room. Having to make a quick reload, though. It's always underneath the staircase.
Yep.
Every time.
It's always in the worst possible position, except when it's your opponent.
As Sethery steps out of his first hold, Spanner steps into his first.
Yeah, he's going into the same spot he was for the last run, while Sethery was taking a bit more of a defensive position over on the other stairs. Looks like he's got a pretty good lineup on those as well. He looks like he got 5 right now. All 6, looks like, yeah.
And, ooh, Spanners is slapping the last of the statics there. Oh, that's crazy. We got some double static slaps in. Hey, someone needs to clip that too. That is definitely a highlight-worthy moment right there.
Using your shotgun as a club is always faster than reloading.
Sun Tzu, Art of War. When in doubt, slap it.
When in doubt, slap it out.
And it looks like Sethery got himself a Spas 12, and he slapped a stock on it. Definitely one of the better ones. Nice little wire stock to keep him from...
Yeah, it will cost him an extra point, though, compared to some of the other ones for that stock.
It is an extra point, but I feel like the Spas with a stock is definitely worth being a 3-point shotgun. In a way.
Yeah, the shotgun's already, for 2 points is already incredible value. And he did already unlock the attachments for the flashlight anyways.
Oh, yeah. And honestly, like, the Spas, it's a nice bridge between the Benelli and the 3-gun. I think it has a better capacity than the 1014. I'm not entirely...
Yeah, because I think... Yeah, I think the 1014s are 7+1. I think this is 8+1. This is 8+1.
Yeah, and not only that, but it also has better ergonomics than the 3-gun as well.
What are you doing there?
With the pistol.
And either way, Sethery has just stepped into his second hold here in the big steps, the big step hallway.
The big blocks.
I've heard of
Very annoying to traverse.
Oh, yeah. It's annoying to traverse, it's dark, and it's blue.
Yeah, and plus if you're fighting sausages, they're going up and down, they like jump up and down. It's
and it's blue.
Quite a pain, but luckily luckily it is only a hold 2.
But either way, Sethery got a really good lineup on those Hardens, and he took advantage, taking them down in like what? Maybe a 2-second time frame?
Looks like Spinner's also got the Spaz with the stock.
Ooh, a mirror match. SetheryVanDamn is definitely... Alright, the swarms are up. having to
We're going
quad
with
tap
the
the
first
first, double tap the second, and running out of ammo.
running out of
quick
ammo.
drawing the USP and taking out that last swarm, getting through the second hold completely hitless. Not too bad.
5 override targets found. Advance to next system node and take it.
All right, and meanwhile, Spanners did indeed also get himself a Sposs with a stock. Although, I'd have to say it, I think Sethery got the better stock.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that stock is fine. It stays out of the way, but it is ugly.
Yep.
That is.
If there was style points, he's definitely losing out there.
Well, I mean, Spanners always loses on style points, but that's beside the point.
And they both got their spouses set
know,
up the same way. They both got optics and lights and stocks.
I was gonna say, I think this is the one time where I'm glad to see that our runners have gotten a gone with the flashlight meta.
Yeah, I feel like if you're in Temple, that's the one time having a flashlight is actually justified.
All right, and meanwhile, we'll have to Sethery getting the PP2000, but we'll have to catch up on him later because Spanners is now in his second hold.
Can't see my sights.
You can't see your sights, dude. They're glowing red for you. What are you talking about? It's all good, though. But the Hardens are up for Spanners here. All right. Got a little hung up on that Sosig there, but he was able to take out that last Harden. I think he didn't realize that Harden was above him for a minute.
Yep, it's always above you or behind you whenever you're not looking.
The classic hallway rules.
This stock is weird.
Oh, I see why I can't see. It's because of the stock he's using.
In the wrong place.
All right, the swarms are up. Taking shots. Ooh,
Oh.
Spanners has just gotten hit. Oh man,
Might just see game 3 yet.
That was terrible.
Data extracted.
ooh, we just might see a game 3 here. If Sethery can keep up the pace here, definitely gonna be a showdown for the ages.
Yeah, especially with that hold 3 Hedrons.
That's
That
gonna
was
be
quite
a
a
rough
toss-up.
one. How do you feel about Hedrons, Quilavad?
I hate it.
Position.
There's no good place to like hold. They can spot you through the little area under the blocks. Yeah, like they got eyes on their feet or something.
The only good
But it's
spot
just-
I found is on top of the blocks.
I got it.
Yeah, it has. You can see all the encryptions as well, but that also means all of the guys can also see you.
Right. Ooh, Sethery is... Wow, that was butter. Damn.
Advancing to next
We got
system
Sethery over here getting a really smooth shotgun clear on those Hardens. That was...
Yeah, that's maybe like the one good thing about Hedrons is that yeah, you can get those encryptions very quickly. They can sort of hide between the blocks, so you might have to move to get them, but still, you can see a lot of them very quickly.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Was that another green berry we saw?
I need you to turn.
He's on Sethery's side
that-
this time, though.
Is that the second?
Oh, I think he got hit there.
Ladies and gentlemen, a second green berry has hit the first to worst turn.
Well, luckily it didn't hit them. Luckily for them, at least.
Nah, but you know, this is very foreboding. I can't tell the universe is telling us that one of our contestants is going to get green buried.
I don't know. Maybe the contestant seeing that will make sure to keep an eye out for him because of it.
Maybe we'll have to see. But Sethery is all done with the swarms, taking the swarms out rather smoothly too, and now we get to.
Need to take a
Ooh,
hit,
that is
though.
a good recursive lineup here. I've noticed this is the second time Sethery has rolled an SMG. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to ask him why the SMG roll.
Looking to switch up the meta, I guess.
Just maybe. I mean,
Yeah, I guess with Hold 3 hub and the previous one and Hejon's here, it's firepower. The extra firepower doesn't go amiss.
right, and there it is. Ooh, that was smooth.
Quick clear, yeah.
Not bad. SetheryVanDamn done with his third hold, moving on to the fourth, and as he steps out, Spanner steps in.
Analyzing system.
And it looks like he got himself a FAMAS. The FAMAS G2, but he didn't get the cool pick rail sight for it, so he's going all irons with this one.
You get tracers though, so that'll help him a bit.
Ah yes, tracers. The poor man's laser sight.
Well, with the FAMAS's fire rate, it might as well be a laser.
Right? But either way, that was a quick harden clear, having to switch to the FAMAS.
Analyzing system.
Quick draw on the FAMAS to take out the last of the hardens.
Override token found.
And if he can get through this hit list, he can even the odds with in terms of hits.
So, out of all the bullpugs in Off Ori, what has to be your favorite, Quilavad?
I guess the L85. I did get it both times in both my runs. It's full auto, comes with the 60s, optics rail.
1, 2, 3.
As good of a roll from the 8-point pool, anyways, that you can get hope for.
Fair enough. All right, the swarms are up. Ooh, that is quick.
Encryption neutralized.
That was really quick, huh?
That was fast, and Spanner's got himself a really good lineup too.
System layer.
Damn. Honestly, I can't.
System.
That'd be a
think,
close one, I think.
I don't think Sethery has taken some hits, right?
It's taking the one hit in the swarms, I think.
Yeah, and meanwhile Spanner's got himself riddled a little bit ago. Oh wait, still got the distracted to go. I thought he was done.
It's not over till the fat hot dog sings.
Fat hot dog. Yes, that's what we need. Anton singing Sosigs when.
Recursive encryption. Interfacing with system.
Ooh, what's this? Sethery is already stepping into his fourth hole.
Analyzing system.
They were like neck and neck
Interesting.
last time, but they're really pulling apart in this
Oh,
round.
yeah. And Spanners has just gotten done with his refractive, so we get to see how Sethery handles his fourth hold here in Hedrons.
Next system node and take it. Stealth encryption.
All right, the stealths are up,
Encryption
and the stealths are down. That was quick. Ooh. Sethery getting cursed.
system layer.
Got himself cursed with the Sport ACR out of the 8-point assault rifle pool. That is definitely not a bane.
Yeah, not a great pull, but there are worse.
Oh yeah, there's far worse. But I suppose a semi-auto AR isn't the end of the world. I mean,
Yeah, you could get like the the pistol one where it's shorter, or the finger pincher where it only has the irons.
oh yeah, the
Only
bullpup.
warning encryption detected.
Yeah. At least this has a mag release and a bolt release.
Ooh, that was a quick
good
polymorph
drill.
clear. I didn't even get the chance to comment on
Yeah,
it.
like he was right. It was right there.
It was up and then it was down.
Analyzing system. Override token.
And now we just, Sethery over here is patiently waiting for that regen to pop up. Between the spouse and that Sport ACR, he should be able to take it out relatively quick. Take the big chunks out of it with that shotgun and then finish it off with the ACR.
Neutralize it.
All right, and it's up.
Unfortunately, not,
He's doing some Sosig clearing. Taking the big chunks out.
yeah, still getting good spread with that shotgun, even though it's not too terribly much
that
range.
was good. He must have been hungry because he just gulped down that cheese brick.
Analyzing system and take it.
Right. And while Sethery steps out of his fourth hold, Spanners is stepping into his. You know, I kind of noticed they both have been, you know, picking. Spanners has just been picking up where Sethery leaves off.
He tried to pre-fire me.
Sacrificing the Sosig to
Advancing
Oh yeah, I caught that in the
Granta.
corner there. But either way, Spanners is
analyzing system.
Spanners is taking a. Looks like he's taking a breather here at this one spot. There's no really specific hold point you can take in Hedrons. It's just kind of. There's no good defensive spot here. You're really just
Yeah,
forced to be
because-
aggressive.
they're yeah, because they come from all sides, so you gotta at least be careful on one. They don't flank you.
The polymorph is up.
Detected.
All right, he's getting into position. He's already got a couple of the blemishes. I think he. Yep, there it goes.
Very good clear. It was kept him nice in the corner there, safe in the corner.
That was also.
Only had to deal with that one
pretty
Sosig there. Yeah.
Analyzing system.
So, based off the score, based off speed alone, do you think Spanners has a chance to catch up, despite taking all those hits earlier?
Yeah, I think Spanners is ahead because of the speed. Actually, I think because they're both equal in hits, I believe.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see. It definitely feels like Spanners has been getting the speedier takedowns, but Sethery has been playing it safe and staying mostly no hits through this whole thing.
Regenerative encryption detected. Neutralize.
All right, and there's the cheese brick. Switching to the
Not able to
spots.
get the same distance as Sethery was.
Now there's the FAMAS. Hacking away at the.
Just take reload.
Ooh, that was a speedy reload, and that was a speedy regen clear.
Hold successful.
Spanner's done with his fourth hold, moving on to the fifth, and it looks like Sethery
And take it.
is slowly stepping into his fifth hold in the void. You know, I feel like Void is the easiest one to stealth into. A little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty. There's not a whole lot of like crossfires or anything to break, but going in through that hallway, there are sometimes some of the Sosigs that are standing on those islands that can spot you, but you can only see like a very small bit of them. But as long as you're careful about that, it's gonna be quite easy, yeah. Comparatively, at least.
What do you think is the easiest hold to stealth into?
Yeah, I think off the top of my head, yeah, it might be the easiest.
All right, well, the cascading is up for Sethery. He's got it down to the cheesy bit, switching over to the spa. And now there's the ACR, and he's got it down. Not bad. And it looks
Actually,
like...
I think
Advancing to next system.
Actually, I think I'd say it's still it would be easier since there's all the darks there. If you just take it slow or have a suppressor, you can just get them all for free.
Fair enough. Let's see, also, do we see a knife kill with the Tanto there from Sethery?
No, I think he just tossed it into the void.
Bullet boost, I have a ghost.
And there's the orthogonal. Ooh, he's really just shotgun slamming it, and that was a quick clear there.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
I think, you know I say this a lot. I think that might have to be one of the quickest orthogonal clears I've seen so far.
Yeah, it can vary quite a bit with how much the orthogonal is willing to work with you.
And it looks like Sethery, I did see a bullet boost in Sethery's tool belt there, so it looks like he is all set to absolutely slam dunk the refractive. Yep, there's the shield dog, there's the bullet boost. Now we just need that big ol' orb to pop up. Alright, there it is.
Here it is.
And
Oh,
there's
not
one
quite
shot
getting
and 2 shots. Let's see what kind of a score he got.
Data extracted. Advanced.
Ooh, a 131.
Returning to
Ooh,
interface.
dang.
What the hell?
Not bad. Unfortunately, I do have to go early here.
Oh, that's fine.
But,
If you got to dip out, you can. You're not.
Yeah, for sure.
You're not an
yeah.
official staff. You can just do that.
I can go whenever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
pretty
it's been fun commentating with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You have a nice
Um,
one, Quilavad. It was fun having you here.
Yeah, you too. Thanks the runners for their good runs for me.
Of course. Well, you have yourself a good one, man.
All right, see ya.
All right. And now we just have to. Now that we got Sethery's score in, we can just focus everything here on spanners. Ooh. Awkward.
Good.
All right, Spanners is creeping around. What you got on the end of that FAMAS there, Spanners? Is that a sticker? Is that a bayonet? Spanners does indeed have a bayonet on the end of that FAMAS.
Analyzing system.
Oh, no. Spanners is stepping out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. Time to put... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There is no out of bounds in Void. I mean, in Void, you can pretty much kind of sort of go out of the map a little bit. All right. There's the cascading.
Encryption neutralized.
And the cascading is down already.
Advancing to next system layer.
Hold on.
Analyzing system.
about that. All right, now all we have to do is just wait on that orthogonal to pop up. Spanners is just, you know, he's got himself a very interesting spot here. I think that might have to be one of the better spots for Void. All right. And there's the orthogonal for Spanners. He's got no infinite ammo, so he's going to have to take periodic reloads. Oh, never mind. He actually took that thing down pretty quick. Just straight up shotgun sniped the orthogonal from across Void. Not bad. I'd say that's also another good clippable moment. There's plenty of highlight-worthy moments in this run. Banner's over here just getting ready to slowly waiting for that refractive. He's preempting. There it is, and we got a single tap on that refractive from Spanners. Now let's see what kind of a score he got.
Okay.
Looks like that is a 1. Oh, hold up. Spanners, if you don't look at your score, I'm going to yell at you. Okay, cool. What do we have here? We have a 1. That is a 132. Right. Not bad, not bad. And that is a 1. Ooh, damn. Looks like we got to break the bad news. Well, I mean, it's bad news for one of them, but I'll just pull them in while I jot the scores down.
Old 2.
Oh, no.
I don't like that hallway.
Okay, good. Ooh, for a minute there, I thought my OBS just... Yeah, no third game today. Unfortunate. Would have loved to see it.
There's to it.
Ah!
Ha!
I'm kidding. What's up?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. It's definitely starting to feel the strain of consecutive tourney runs.
Oh, yeah. Especially, you know, I'll ask you guys this right now. How do you feel about doing 2 institution runs compared, and if you can remember, how does it feel compared to the classic hallways back in the day?
I
It
think,
doesn't feel that different, honestly.
yeah, I'm in the same boat. You know, the stress comes from being, you know, back-to-back tourney runs as opposed to institution runs.
Yeah, that's
They're
fair.
not that much longer. Like, if you clock them, like mine was 25 minutes just then. That's not that much longer. if
I was
any,
at 29 and I was going slow.
Yeah, I suppose the biggest difference I suppose what makes classic hallways what made classic hallways take as long as it did is instead of having the 1 supply point with all of your stuff, all of your ammo spawner, your mag spawner, and all that, with classic hallways you had the 3 supply points that you'd have to
Yeah.
run to.
Having to run laps definitely added to the time, especially when we were playing one hit all the time.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, to be fair, back in the day when we were doing 1 hit, that could potentially cut the time in half.
Depending on how it goes.
Yeah.
I definitely would not have gotten a 1-hit finish this time.
Well, let's see here. Well, let me just go ahead and I will jot your guys' score in here.
I have a feeling we're in for a round 3.
Are you sure?
I'm not.
Feels
Chat. Should
feels-
I spoil it?
I'm
for
pretty
him?
mad about it.
I'm not happy with hold. It was that dang blue hallways hold too, man.
I lost it in Hedrons. I got hit. I'm really mad about the hit I took in Hedrons because I dumped a mag into one of their bottom links and they got back up and that's what hit me.
Ouch.
I just like, how did that thing not die? I don't understand.
I was busy fighting with my flashlight and my stock. I don't know. The stock I picked up from my spas just felt weird. It felt off, and the flashlight was washing everything out, so I couldn't like see what I was aiming at, and it was just oh.
All right. Well, I got your score in right here, so let me
Do our
just.
scores begin with a 1?
Actually, no. One of your guys' scores begins with a 2. I'm giving one of you guys an extra million. Don't tell
Sick.
anybody.
All right, Dragon. Let's rip this band-aid off.
I'm kidding. All right, jokes aside, so Spanners. Actually, I called you out last time. Sethery. You finished the whole ordeal and you got to the other side with a solid score of 1,311,500, but it is unfortunately stacked up against Spanner's 1,327,550.
Yeah, if I hadn't gotten hit by that guy in Hedrons, it would have been a 133.
So
I'm
that's a
even more
131
upset.
versus a 132.
It's still pretty
Damn.
close. Like both of your guys's, well, I guess I can't say both of them, but this one was pretty close. So
I knew that thing was going to sink me. The second I got hit by that stupid Sosei, I was like, that's it.
well, I
Dude.
guess congratulations, Spanners. You have won your second hot dog point, and you'll
Oh.
be moving on in the winners bracket. And Sethery, I gotta tell you, unfortunately, we're starting to run out of goulash ingredients, so we're gonna need you to jump in the soup. The customers are getting hungry.
The goulash to the end last year. I can do it again.
You can do it again. Sethery, that was well fought. Thank you very much for your runs.
Well, the first one wasn't really, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Well, Quilavad had to dip out early, so he isn't here with us at the moment. But he wanted me to tell you guys that. Well, he wanted me to tell Spanners that you suck, and Sethery, you're cool as hell.
Yeah, that's about right.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But he did want
games.
me to tell you guys that best of luck on your runs and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Good luck next round, man. Winning
Thank
this
you.
one
I'm going
isn't really
to-
much of a victory.
I disagree. You and I I was really nervous going into this one because you've posted some pretty competitive
Yeah.
scores on the board,
And
man.
I got
Oh no, I meant the fact that you're going on to play Tibbs.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what's waiting for you, man. Have fun.
Hey man, want to swap?
You could have thrown, just saying.
Oh man.
Spanish just throws it
Oh.
right now. He's like, actually, I forfeit.
Actually, I'm gonna start my own bracket with blackjack and hookers.
There you go.
We gonna is this the start of the Boomski side arc for first to worst?
I'm gonna start first 3 worst actually.
Oh, there you go. I do have some questions, Sethery. I've noticed both rounds you've rolled for the SMGs. Is there any reason for that or
Range.
range?
Number 4 buck at range is completely useless. By the point that you're on hold 3, both of those seeds have long range in hub and hedrons, and number 4 buck downtown just doesn't do it.
It really doesn't.
And you can basically make your money back on a 3-point SMG. Not only that, you're rolling the better elo pool at that point, which, I mean, as you saw in the first run, if I didn't completely throw, I got a P90. So,
Oh,
Yeah, that P90 was solid. Unfortunately, the 8-point assault rifle pool wasn't as kind to you.
no, I mean, I don't mind the Sport ACR. The Sport ACR is not why I lost that one. Sport ACR
No.
is fine.
No, it's fine, but still, like, it's just one of those guns where, like, you know, you're not as well off as you could be, type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yep. You're not wrong.
And Spanners, I can't tell if you were excited or if you were upset getting the FAMAS out of the.
Spanners loves the FAMAS. This is common knowledge.
the FAMAS is, I don't know why everyone hates on the FAMAS. Like, the only thing you got to watch out for is height over bore on close range.
Did you at least get the rail for it?
I did not get the rail for it, so I was using
That's a little rough.
the gutter sight, and I did buy tracers for it. So you know, just kind of
I've
laser
noticed
beam
this
it.
year the rail for the FAMAS has been an absolute unicorn. I haven't seen it a whole lot.
Honestly, I kind of. The rail is only really useful if you have the points to like really upgrade the mags and everything, because the rail adds like another 2, maybe more inches to your height over bore.
Yeah, but
I mean, that thing goes up in the stratosphere.
you also get the red. You also get the dot that you can use. You
But you don't need a dot if you have 150 rounds of tracers.
know. Good point. uh, well, yeah, no,
Going at whatever
there's-
insane fire rate the FAMAS has.
It's definitely high up there. I think out of all the assault rifles in Up Ori, it might have the highest, honestly.
It's like, hey, you want to see me empty a mag? Want to see me do it again?
Yeah, it's funny because I think the FAMAS is typically issued with 25 round mags,
Typically.
but either way,
Typically.
let's see. I don't see too many questions in the chat. So yeah, do we have any final words for each other or those watching before we bring this to a close?
Whew. Thank you for the run, Sethery. Good luck
Yep.
in the goulash. I know you'll be a menace down there.
Do my best. Good luck. Have fun.
Cool. With that being said, runners, thanks for the excellent show. To all the people watching, you know, thanks for checking us out. And Qualivid, thanks for your guest commentation. It was fun having you here. And for everyone else, just stay hydrated, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next First to Worst. Y'all take care.
Peace.